COVID has created a new culture of reaching out to the less privileged, caring for each other, and a new culture of equality because COVID doesn't spare anyone, rich or poor, or whatever caste.
This is the Church on the Frontline with Bishop Alwyn De Silva.
Welcome to another episode of Church on the Frontline. Cardinal Tagle shared a very important insight on Mission Sunday. He told us that wherever there are the marginalized people, wherever there are tribals or Adivasis or the poor, the church is always present there. The church is in the midst of these people. Today, we travel to Raigad. The Archdiocese of Bombay has a mission in Raigad. And we listen to a sister who has worked among the people, especially during the COVID-19 times and the cyclone. Come, let us listen to her.
When this started hitting Mumbai, it was then we felt like, it is so close to us. Fear that was around, the distress that was around had started affecting us. And then we said, now we cannot stop, we have to act. First reaction was to give the food packets, dry ration to the people. That time we could not only think of the tribals. We have to think about Marathas, people of Baudavadi, scheduled caste, our own Christian tribals at Koleti, and even our own parishioners. As a sender, we have distributed around 4,700 dry rations. But imagine how it was made possible. It was made possible, that was my deepest experience, where we said we have nothing in our hand. Actually, we were where to turn. And we said, come, let us just to contact the people whom we know. And then we started contacting many priests, many lay people. For me, it was a miracle of multiplication of bread. That really affected my faith. For me, it was with the word that went around, there were, I can say that hundreds of people had responded back in order to feed the people. It was like everyone might have understood pinch of that hunger, that they thought of reaching out to others. And for me, that was my prime experience of faith, where we stood as a community, as a sender, said we have nothing in our hand. And we just put it in the WhatsApp group, we called up people and they contacted their friends. And I can tell every penny that we have received, we have given it to people. We have given 2 times, 3 times, different organizations that has helped us, friends. So that first experience of multiplication of bread, that miracle of sharing from what they had. Whatever we have received is not always from plenitude. No? Even the poor people have contributed. The major part of the contribution, the dry rations, came in from individual donors. And majorly, of course, people of various religions, but I really want to thank the faithful of Mumbai Diocese, the individuals from various parishes. We had different areas of approach during this COVID-19. And I want to really thank Center for Social Action in reaching out to people. Whenever we were not having that fund, we would call up Bishop Alwyn, can you please help? He said, please call up Mario, can he help? Our role in it was to channelize the money that we were receiving. During the COVID time, the more distressing was Nisarga cyclone. As I'm sure in Maharashtra, many of us have experienced it. Raigad bore the brunt of it actually, and especially the tribal communities. It was a devastating experience because people had lost the roof. Some places when we went, not even a brick remained. People had lost everything they had. All that food that they had got from PDS system or whatever we had given them, their own utensils. And I know very personally that families who had newborn babies, they had no place to move out to because even the community halls were destroyed. It was like a trauma that we all went through, and when it happened, none of us could reach out on the same day or the second day because everything was destroyed. We were not allowed to go out due to the electric poles had fallen, so it was again the danger. In our own compounds, we had a lot of trees fallen, so we had to first repair our own compound, and then we started visiting the villages. That moment, it was not only repairing the persons or the families, no, it was repairing a community, tribal communities from the scratch. That was from the basic right of a person, no, which meant food, drinking water, and a roof. Bishop Olwin, Father Richie, and Father Joe had a meeting with the collector, and what collector asked us at that time was help people rebuild houses and distribution of the dry ration. And thank God at that time we had some organization there, so that we were able to give all those people who were under our care the food enough at least for 2 to 3 months. I felt it was a miracle. No? That was a great thing. Our second action was how to help them to have at least a fake roof, so that even these small children who are there, the elderly people who are there, can feel a security from the rain, because the rain was at a peak. So we had taken a decision of reaching out, giving them patras, the tiles which they needed to cover a roof. And side by side, we also collaborated with the government system, helping them to fill the forms, so that we made sure that everybody filled the form, so that they would also get a help from the government. Third one was, I can tell, the network, the miracle of network, the miracle of stakeholders. No, I have seen even the government institutions like the Tahsil office, the police, the Gram Panchayat, the local politicians, the industries who had all roped in order to help, not only with the food. COVID, as we all know, has taken away so many people's jobs. When there is no employment, there is no food. So when they have a work, they eat twice a day. And when they don't have a work, we can imagine, what will be their condition. And the most vulnerable group are usually the children and the elderly. We had companies, industries here at Roha who helped us to take people on contract on daily wage basis from our youth. And there are generous people who have helped us to begin a kind of a livelihood programs, through vegetable selling or kind of goat rearing. We really, for me, it was like how we work in network. Even Tahsil office also or the police also, they were so respectful towards each other. For me, that is it where the values of Christ is being shared at a friend. There Christ does not become a private entity. Christ become universal, where the values are being shared with people of all belief, people of all kinds of job or the work that we are in. It was a very beautiful experience of sharing common values of Christ without having a face of religion or a caste or even an economic status. For me, that was a very, very beautiful experience too. With regard to health aspect, we had Father Rocky Bands, Health Promotion Trust, HPT. They had helped first to distribute the mask, the hand wash, then the soap and different things like all that you need to keep yourself clean and get away with the COVID. And we have distributed into the villages with the people's help. We have also distributed it to the police. We have given it to the government hospitals, primary health care centers, because most of our PHCs have been turned out to be the COVID hospitals. And many of our tribals go there even for a small sicknesses at that time. Health Promotion Trust has very effectively intervened by distributing the nutritious food and also with the spices which we need to prepare the herbal medicine in order to boost the immune system of the people. And I'm sure not only we, every center in Raigad has taken a very important role at this COVID-19 time. I can say that 27 to 28 centers which are here at Raigad, out of that at least 24-25 centers have done the same thing, reached out in the same way. There was not you and me, and we were trying to help each other. We were trying to even network as Raigad Janahid Manch. Raigad had played a very important role addressing this problem of hunger among the tribal communities, Katkari tribal communities at Raigad, which comes even more than 3 lakh, above 3 lakh. I'm sure that more than 1 lakh of population, we collectively have reached out. So that is a thing that I feel proud of every center that is working at Raigad. Along with our core committee, the dean, the Bishop Olwin. And when I remember, after so many years, that COVID had come and gone, The first feeling will be always gratitude, because so many people's goodness have been experienced and shared. And we can say, more than the church, Christ was on the front line during this COVID time. Come, join the church on the front line.